There once was a religious man. One day, he heard the voice of God in his prayer, inviting him to come to this certain mountain where he would be able to see the face of God and that he could experience the embrace of God's love. The man came out of his prayer and he couldn't contain himself. He was so happy. So he thought of this every single day and how he would soon come face to face with God. And he just couldn't wait. But then he thought to himself, well, I have to offer something to God in return for such a wonderful gift, to commemorate this once-in-a-lifetime experience and lifetime occasion, once-in-a-lifetime occasion. So he thought, and he thought, and he thought. He thought, well, I'll think of, get some gold. Maybe God would like gold. No, maybe God would like silver. No, maybe God would like some other precious stone. But nothing in the material world seemed to suffice. So finally he decided that he would fill a jar with tiny pebbles. And each one of the pebbles would represent his prayers, his self-sacrifices, and his Lenten practices, of course, and his good works and his charity, right? So when the jar was finally full with all these little pebbles, he ran up to the mountain. He got to the top, and his heart was beating so fast that it was ready to explode in anticipation of what was going to happen. But to his surprise, he could not see or feel anything divine. Nothing. He began to think that he was deluded, that he was a victim of a divine prank. So holding his jar, he broke down and he began to cry. And just then, he heard God's voice again, saying this time, I'm waiting to show myself to you, wanting so much to take you into my arms. But you have put an obstacle between you and I. If you want to see my divine face and experience my love, break the jar. My brothers and sisters in Christ, the divine cannot be earned. There's nothing you can give to God in return for God's love. There's nothing you can do to make God love you or not love you. God will always love you. If we truly believe with St. Paul that we are the children of God, and therefore we are heirs to the divine, read Romans 8:17, and then that we are the heirs of God and the divine, then the gifts of God are not our privilege. They're not. They're our right. Some of you remember my homily last week in the ending. When are we going to learn? It's all grace.